Welcome back to our channel, everyone. We're so excited to have you here again. Today, we've got something super special that's going to blow your mind. You won't believe what we're about to reveal. The full, exclusive details of Na In-woo and Park Min-young's ultra-romantic wedding that has completely exploded social media. From secret behind-the-scenes moments to the jaw-dropping ceremony itself, we've got all right here. If you're as fascinated by this iconic K-drama couple as we are, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more insider news and exclusive updates on your favorite stars. Let's dive into the heartwarming, magical wedding that has everyone talking. When the first photo surfaced, the internet stopped. Na In-woo, dressed in a classic white tuxedo with soft satin accents, stood under an arch of cascading wisteria, gently holding the hand of Park Min-young, radiant in an ethereal, off-shoulder gown embroidered with silver threads that shimmered like moonlight. There were no press releases, no teasers, no official statements, just a single leaked image. And in less than an hour, hashtags like hashtag #NaParkWedding, hashtag fairytale ceremony, and hashtag K-drama come true shot to the top of global trending lists. Fans didn't just click, they spiraled. Because this wasn't just any couple. This was the couple. Na In-woo, the soft-spoken prince of K-dramas, whose eyes alone could melt entire nations. Park Min-young, the queen of romantic storylines and subtle emotional nuance. Together, they were fantasy incarnate. And now, with one photograph, they had confirmed the impossible. They had turned fiction into reality. But that was just the beginning. Within hours, more images began to circulate. Not from paparazzi, but from the private Instagram stories of stylists, florists, and attendees who couldn't resist sharing glimpses of what might go down as the most visually breathtaking wedding the Korean entertainment world has ever seen. Set in a secluded Hanok-style estate tucked away in the rolling hills of Gangwon-do, the wedding fused traditional Korean elegance with a dreamlike modern aesthetic. Guests walked barefoot across a hand-woven floral carpet made from freshly picked blossoms, white peonies, pale pink roses, and lilacs arranged in soft waves that led to a minimalist altar surrounded by willow trees. A live string quartet played reimagined K-drama OSTs as guests took their seats, including recognizable stars like Song Kang, Kim Jae-wook, and even Park Bo-young, who discreetly wiped away tears as the ceremony began. There was no dramatic walk down the aisle. Instead, Na In-woo met Park Min-young halfway, right in the center of the path, symbolizing their equal journey toward each other. Witnesses say the vows were entirely handwritten and memorized, spoken without mics, only loud enough for each other. It didn't matter. The silence of the venue said everything. When Park Min-young looked up at In-woo, her voice barely a whisper, she said, "Even in the quiet, I always hear your heart." And In-woo, steady as ever, replied, "You are the reason I believe love doesn't need to be explained." It was cinematic. It was intimate. It was the kind of moment that made people believe again. As social media exploded, fans across the globe responded with everything from fan art to tribute videos. Major entertainment outlets scrambled to confirm details, but insiders remained loyal. It became clear that the couple had planned every detail with one goal in mind: authenticity. The guest list was capped at 50. Phones were banned. The only videos allowed were those captured by vintage Super 8 cameras held by friends, giving the entire wedding a nostalgic, almost sacred tone. One particularly viral clip showed Na In-woo slipping the ring onto Park Min-young's finger. He held her hand just a moment longer than expected, whispered something inaudible, and then kissed her knuckles. A gesture so tender it instantly flooded TikTok and Instagram reels with teary reactions. Some fans described the moment as more powerful than any K-drama proposal. Others simply wrote, "This is love." Even the reception was a masterpiece, set in an open pavilion wrapped in soft lantern light. The newlyweds shared their first dance to a live acoustic rendition of IU's Through the Night. They didn't choreograph a performance. They didn't pose. They just swayed, smiling and whispering to each other while the world watched through stolen glimpses. Dinner was served family style, dishes inspired by their childhood favorites. There were no five-star caterers or flashy plates. Instead, their mothers prepared signature recipes, including Park Min-young's favorite tofu stew and In-woo's beloved kimchi pancakes. It was less of a celebrity gala and more of a family celebration. Raw, emotional, real. But perhaps the most talked about detail of the night was the couple's decision to gift each guest a handwritten letter. No two letters were the same. One stylist shared hers. "You reminded us how to see beauty. Thank you for always making us feel understood." The letter was signed simply, Min Young and In-woo. By the following morning, news outlets around the world had picked up the story. Western media called it the K-wedding of the century. Korean netizens flooded forums with messages of disbelief and adoration. Even former co-stars posted cryptic messages of congratulations, with emojis of rings and cherry blossoms. As the news of their wedding continued to spread, the atmosphere surrounding Na In-woo and Park Min-young shifted. Fans, who had long speculated about their rumored relationship, were finally able to breathe a sigh of relief. The secret was out, and yet, the mystery of their love story felt all the more magical. It was the kind of romance that could only exist in the realm of fantasy. One where two souls, who seemed destined to collide, found their way to each other in perfect harmony. One of the most captivating elements of their union was the way it defied the typical celebrity wedding blueprint. In a world where star-studded ceremonies often rely on lavish venues, meticulously curated guest lists, and grand gestures, Na In-woo and Park Min-young took a different approach. Their wedding was an intimate affair, focusing on what truly mattered: the connection they shared, the journey they had taken together, and a love that had grown between them out of the public eye. While many fans still remained fixated on the stunning visuals of the event, it was the subtler moments that spoke the loudest. The way Na In-woo lovingly adjusted Park Min-young's veil. The way Park Min-young smiled at him as he whispered something private in her ear during their vows. And the soft way they held each other during the quiet moments when they thought no one was looking. These were the details that captured the hearts of millions. A reminder that love, at its core, is simple, pure, and beautiful, no matter the circumstances. Social media flooded with tributes to the couple. Fans posted their favorite moments from the wedding, creating a collective celebration of love and happiness. Artists, both K-pop idols and actors, shared their congratulations online, and even their fellow K-drama stars, who had watched the relationship blossom from the sidelines, expressed their joy at seeing their friends take this step. The entertainment industry, known for its sometimes harsh scrutiny of relationships, seemed to soften in the presence of this genuine love story. The significance of this wedding went